because
What's going on, man? Happy fucking Friday, bros. Yo, it's the Big Philly 305. Look, I got Turbo, BYOB, Big Turbo, Big fucking Turbo. Now you gotta add big in front of fucking Turbo. Like, that shit ain't enough.
Big Turbo. Big Turbo.
But yo, man, happy fucking Friday. I hope y'all enjoying your evening, man. I hope y'all have a great weekend. A lot of March Madness going on. We got them Canes out there playing. What they playing again? They playing UConn. No, they playing UConn. They're playing UConn Saturday night, 8:45, and FAU. I forgot who they playing. I don't know who the fuck they playing.
They play out four.
They play somebody, but
San Diego State.
Not FA. Is it? No, it's not. It's FAU. It's San Diego State. But Nova's in some shit too, no? Nova Southeastern.
They already won.
Oh, they already won? Yeah. Okay, so that. So I know some shit was going on. I wasn't paying real much attention to that. But hey man, if y'all haven't yet, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. But today we got a special guest. Before I bring him up, I just want to say, keep in mind, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We are giving away all these fucking jerseys with your subscription. So make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe so y'all get a chance to win one of these jerseys. We're giving away this Nick Needham jersey when we reach 200 subscribers. I think Howard or Andrew, I'm not sure which one yet, at 5, and then Howard or Andrew at 8. And we got the Rogers jersey for once we get our MLB show going. But without further ado, I'm going to bring him, well, he's already up here, but Mr. Davis. Let me go ahead and unmute. Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother?
what's up, brother? I'm good. Appreciate you having me on here today.
Hey, man, not a problem, not at all, man. I just wanted to get to know you. I know Turbo talks a lot about you, so hold on. I got to say it right. Big Turbo. All right, I got to get But Big Turbo talks a lot about you, so I was like, damn, bro, I bring up anybody. I don't care, bro, at this point. But at the same time, you know, I want to bring people that Turbo respects and you guys get obviously knowing that he knows people too. It makes the interaction feel more comfortable for you. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But so Turbo's kind of giving me a little backstory. We're talking a little bit backstage. So I wanted people to get to know you. I mean, I know some people, if you guys are familiar with Last Chance U on Netflix, if you haven't watched it, make sure you go and watch that show. And you're going to catch your boy, Mr. Davis, on there doing his thing out there on Last Chance U. But tell me, man, what got you into football? What was your passion? What got you like into that passion for playing the sport?
Man, I just always was physical. I always like to hit people. I always wanted to be like the best D lineman ever. Watching like how Ray Lewis hit people at linebacker, and then watching Lawrence Taylor at D tackle. So I just always wanted to be him. And growing up where I'm from in New Orleans, a lot of people play football, but not too many people make it far. So I wanted to do it and be different. I thought I wouldn't even, huh?
Well, I was gonna say you got a couple of big boys that came out of New Orleans. No, then you got or Louisiana. Really, you got the Honey Badger. Yeah. You had Jarvis. Jarvis came out of Louisiana.
And Leonard Fournette.
Did it OBJ?
Leonard Fournette too.
Leonard Fournette, but isn't OBJ from out there too? Because didn't him and Landry play high school ball against each other or with each other, something like that? That's how they knew each other.
Yeah.
So I know they played ball. They played ball in the same area, so he has to be from Louisiana. So, but there's some players out there that came out of that state now.
Yeah, they got some dogs for sure.
How you get down, all right? They like the value. Well, you know what it is, bro. A lot of states in the South produce a lot of great athletes. You think about Florida, you think about Georgia, Louisiana, you think about even Alabama's got some great players. Obviously, you have the University of Alabama, but you have some of the biggest high school programs in the state of Alabama. So you got a lot of competition out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of competition within those states and the South. They produce a lot of talent, man. So
You
you
know,
came
man.
out of New Orleans, man. So tell us,
Yeah.
continue, I guess, because I know I could
I was
talk.
in I was in high school in ninth grade year. I started off at quarterback. Everybody was calling me trash. I played some at quarterback, but I ain't play like I wanted to play. I really didn't play all the way up till my senior year. My senior year was my first time playing defense ever. I always played offense. I played D line. I was like 5'10", like 165 pounds, and I was just coming off the edge, fast and hard. Then I opened some eyes. I ain't have no scholarship coming out of JUCO. I mean, coming out of high school, and I ain't have no the ACT score. My ACT score was trash, so I thought it was gonna be it playing. I thought it was done playing football. Then Coach Brown called me probably like a week before signing day, asked me do I want to visit. I said no, I'm coming. You know, I don't need no visit.
I don't even need to go. He's like, yo, I don't even. You can skip the visit. I'm just gonna go there. Like, if you gonna offer, I'm going. You don't even need. I,
Shit,
it matter.
shit, I ain't had nothing else.
And where the coach brought, what was that school at? That was
That was
is
in
that?
Independence. It was in Kansas.
Oh, okay, Kansas. Okay.
And at the time, like, where I'm from, we ain't really, have everything. So me going to Kansas, I was excited just to get away, to be honest. But man, when I went up there, man,
You was the hypest one on the team though, bro. Like watching the show, you was the hypest one on the team, dog.
I had to. Man, that's just who I was, man. People was trying to fight me for being hyped, man. We'll wake up 4 in the morning running sprints with the car lights on the football field. I'm the only one being loud and just being hyped and turned. People get mad at me and everything. It was That's
You
just
know
who
that
I
though,
am.
you attract a lot of hype people because he seems like he's very hype on that show, right? Who we had on last week? Who hype? So I'm just saying, bro, it's a track record. So if Big Turbo had an opportunity to create a team, it's gonna be full of motherfucking hype motherfuckers.
Dogs, bro.
Big Turbo.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on, advocates? But so tell me about that experience at Last Chance U. Like what was it like with the filming crew? Like, did you see them like that, or was it more of like just I don't know. I've never been in that type of situation where they're filming. I guess kind of like a hard knock, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
man. The first year was 2017. It was my first year going to school. So the first year there, I was always hanging with Bobby before the cameras even came. Before we even knew we was gonna be on there, I was always hanging with Bobby. And then they said the show was coming and stuff like that. And then Bobby ended up getting on there, but I never really was on there. I was just always with him. Like you feel me? I didn't even want to be on there, but he'd tell me come on there. But then I started going through like a lot of personal things while I was up there. Like my they called Coach Brown when my sister had died, and then some other stuff had happened, and then man everything was just kept happening to me, and then like
yeah, that's
Greg, Gre-
domino effect, one after another, right?
Yup. And then Greg came up to me. He the director of it. Greg came to me. He was like, "Man, look, next season we want to know your story, man. We want to do everything with you." And in my head, I'm like, "Yeah, it sounds good." You feel me? I'm like, "Yeah, he just talk." You feel me? I ain't believe. Everybody just be talking. I'm like, "Yeah, it sounds good." Man, next year I want to say the next year, 2018. Soon as we got on campus, man, I got cameras at my door. I got like they're like, "Come on, we need to get this microphone on, get dressed up." It was just crazy. Wherever I went, they went.
They want that whole story. They want that whole story, bro. You know what it is, bro? People love a journey. People
Yeah.
love to hear the journey story and how people, where people come from and how they're getting to the place where they want to go, right? So and they love. I mean, it's sad to say, but it's true. But the viewer loves when somebody is in despair and they overcome that disparity. You see what I'm saying? So in your case, your situation was all those things that happened, but the major factor was probably your sister, right? Which
Yeah.
so that just attracts great great content and a great story, a positive story where a positive outcome comes out of a tragic situation, and that's basically I guess the opportunity that they had with you, being that all that happened while they were filming. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things where it's sad to see it, but at the same time, it's a great story. That is, if you do want people to see, like Kailon Davis, that's what they're gonna see. That
And I'm gonna
game.
be honest. That's what made me. I needed that fire. Like before all that happened, I wasn't even playing, man. Believe it or not, this behind the scenes. My first year there, they was about to cut me after the first year. Cause when I came in, I was 165 in high school. I came in, I got up to like 185. So I was too small. And Jermaine was already like 225. So they put me at linebacker. You feel me? They put me at linebacker, and me, I don't, you feel me? I don't know all that. All I know is DN, rush the pass, or do all this. So when I got a linebacker, I was just hitting hard, but I ain't know the plays. I wasn't vocal.
Right.
So man, after that,
Stuff to
they
do.
they watched my highlights in high school again. It was like, look, bro, we about to cut you. And then Coach Brown called me off. He said, look, I'm gonna give you another chance. I got the defensive end, and I start going crazy. And the next thing you know, I started, and they gave me number 6. And I went crazy again.
It's so um so tell me. So let's talk about what happened after the show, right? So where's your journey? So you get through last chance, you're after season 2. Um, let's talk about Arkansas State. So how'd you get there? Was it like a transfer portal? Was it offered to you? Um,
Believe it or not. So
walk on.
I ain't have no. I still wasn't having no offer. So everybody else offers was coming, but mine my last year. So Coach Remser, I never forget. He had like at least 40 calls in his office. With college teams. I hit every last one of them coaches up. Right, probably like fifth or sixth game in the season. Ain't nobody hit me back. After that season was over, I think I finished with like 9 sacks or something like that, and a touchdown and all type of stuff. Next thing you know, those same people started hitting me back. And the next thing you know, Arkansas State hit me. Well, I had got Texas and Texas A&M. I had got a lot of big stuff. The Arkansas State hit me. Coach Early, he was known for being one of the best D line coaches ever. So when he hit me, and then Coach Anderson went to my mom and them house in New Orleans probably like 6 times. And then they came then they came to Kansas. They was coming to Kansas like every other week. And then I finally went up there. It was like, man, they treated me like Jesus.
Yeah, when a school showing that much love, bro, you gotta go with them,
You
man.
got
It was all right. And if I would have went to Texas A&M or Texas, my head wouldn't have been right. I was just thinking about, I ain't gonna cap that stipend check. I was just thinking about how much money I was gonna get. My head went all right. And partying. So I was like, man, I don't need to go there. So I came to Arkansas State.
That's probably
And
the one.
then,
That was
huh?
one of the best moves you did, no?
What you say?
I said that was probably one of the best moves you did, no?
Oh, I kind of regret it, but don't regret it at the same time.
I get you. I get you. So, how did your season go at how long were you there at Arkansas State? How long did you attend?
2019 to 2000, like 2021, going to 21.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that COVID year. So,
Yeah, and when that COVID came, that's when I started having, you know, that heart problem. I had that heart problem. I fell out at practice. I was unconscious. They rushed me to the hospital, and I had to sleep in the hospital for like 5 days, something like 5 to 7 days. They was telling me my trombone level was high. It was showing that I was having a heart attack. So I had to sleep in the hospital for a little minute, give me fluids, EKGs, eating that nasty hospital food. The thing that affected it was that corona. So when I didn't even know I had corona. I was just at practice and I fell out, and then like my heart had like a weird rhythm to it. Like it'll stop, then come back and stop.
Like heart palpitations.
Yeah, and then I just fainted at practice, and
Like lost.
the coach said it was throwing water on me. I don't remember, but they said it was throwing water on me to wake me up.
That's scary, dog.
Well, it honestly it reminds me of that Hamlin situation, but obviously not because of a hit, in your case, but it's something that um, very few athletes experience.
Yeah,
What you just experienced when it comes to um, a heart condition, regardless of whatever it is, while you're playing the sport. It's a scary feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like to go through something like that, uh, and then to find out, like that COVID was probably one of the causes, because obviously you went through physicals and things of that nature to go to the schools. No, so it would have been detected during your physical,
yeah,
right? So, so that's something that happened after the fact. So it kind of shows that either one, like he had an underlying condition, or it was COVID that just brought it out. So
man.
it's
It was COVID, man. I was about to go in my prime too. I switched my number from number 2 to my high school jersey, number 19. And that I was starting. They had moved to D tackle and DN. I was about to go crazy, and then hey, I passed out. And then after that, I was just man, I was in the darkest place of my life. After that, it was just like man, I started working at academy. I'm talking about hard life. I ain't gonna be at academy, man. I got fired in probably like 2 weeks.
wow.
I ain't gonna be there. The next thing you know, I want to say the doctor called me and he was like, "Hey man, we need an appointment with you, the specialist." Got to the office. He was like, "Look, I got great news." He said, "Look like nothing never happened to your heart." But I was praying so much. The next thing you know, I put my name in the portal. I'm talking about I had Mississippi State, I had Pine Bluff, I had Alabama State. Uh, I had McNeese. I
I
had
know
Nichols.
all those teams you just named. I probably would have picked this.
Nah, see, that's the problem. See, I was ready to play now.
All the
I was,
Mississippi
you
State would
feel
would have
me?
sat the bench.
Man, it was. I could have went, but it was like we want you to real be a good rotation guy. I know. You feel me? No, you remember? I ain't no. This my last year. I'm going out with a bang. So I went to Pine Bluff because my high school coach was there. So I already knew what time it was. Man, I got to Pine Bluff and went crazy. Like we played Arkansas. That's the only game I was focused on that whole year. I'm not gonna lie to you. When we played Arkansas, I had 3 sacks.
Was
And
Blackman the starting quarterback for Arkansas State?
huh?
James Blackman, was he the quarterback, the starting quarterback for Arkansas State at that time?
Yeah, when I left, he had came in. When I left, when I transferred, he came in. Yeah, he was the starting quarterback at Arkansas State.
But yo, dude, bro, like what it is, dog, to be D1, dog, big D1, big D1, you traveling and all that, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, okay, like your first game, your first D1 game, bro. Like when you walked in that stadium and you seen everybody, like we talking about like 50,000, 80,000 fans out here screaming, all like what was that like, dude, bro? For real.
Man, my first game here, it was at home, Arkansas State. Man, we opened up to SMU. I'm talking about my stomach was hurt. Live. Hey, I'm not gonna cap to you. I'm walking out there, I'm talking to myself, I'm like, man, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. Man, soon we get to like the end of the thing, the pave, you about to run out.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see the smoke, you see the crowd getting loud. First game of the man, I'm telling you, my stomach started hurting.
What
Then
shit?
Coach Jonah comes. Coach Jonah come slap me on my helmet. He like, you ready? This what you wanted? I'm like, oh shit.
That boy, hey, you lucky this shit. Though. I'm
Hey,
like,
but
all right, the bathroom.
and then they messed up. You know, you get in the warm up drills. You know what they start playing? They play that music. They end up. I'll never forget, bro. They end up playing Lil Boosie. Then they messed up. I even forgot the crowd was there and everything. I turned up, getting hyped. It was over with after that. I already put my hands on somebody then.
Right. Yeah, that's wrong, dog. Like, what about like the travel experience, bro? Like, how is it like, bro? Like, you talk
That's
about
fire. I ain't gonna care, bro. You gonna feel like you work like $300 million. You get on a plane by yourself. Like you don't even go to the airport. It's like you know how where people keep like the private jet set.
Yeah, you
We
walk on
got
the park.
our own private plane with nobody, just y'all getting on there. And then like I would say my first travel game. Well, not my first. I'm gonna just give you one you want to hear. When I traveled to Las Vegas when we went to play UNLV, it was fire, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you, dog. We got out there. You see nothing but just tall buildings, colored buildings. It was crazy. It was hot as a motherfucker, but it was fire though.
but like, yo, is it the same thing as the NFL when y'all boys like y'all get on the bus and like you feel me? Y'all don't stop at no red light. That's straight through.
Oh no, we don't. No, indeed. We got transporters. We got the cops. We don't stop at no light
Yo,
at
that's
all.
wrong, bro.
We
That's
we
wrong,
don't
dog.
we. I don't know what traffic is.
Dude, that's wrong, bro.
We don't
Yo, that's
stop at no light. No
wrong.
cap.
That makes me feel like damn, man. Like, I'm like,
You know how people be riding with them funerals and they
yeah,
don't stop at no light.
right.
That's us.
That's wrong, dog.
So, what other big programs did you guys play at Arkansas State?
Oh man, we played Georgia.
How that
Oh
game
my,
go
oh my God.
for you?
Hey, I,
What did you do that game?
man, I played good. Man. I was being real physical. So, man, I never forget these plays. I'm at D line, and they got this big. He in the league, and I think I can't remember. It was just remember he played for Georgia. It was a big black dude with dreads. He was like the best
No,
tackle.
no, he played D-line. No, don't, I'm thinking of Davis. I think he played D-line.
Man, it was a white dude over there.
What year was that year? Was the year?
I can't remember. All I know is the white dude was the
That was probably
guard, and the black dude was the tackle. Man, I got down there. I was put my first play of the game. I'm like, oh, I'm about to put my hands in his chest. He gonna feel me. So first play of the game, I'm how to hit him. Boom. He said, oh, that's how we coming. I said, yeah, come on, bro. Next play, the quarterback calling. That's when they had Jake Fromm. The
Oh,
quarterback calling.
that's what I'm saying. That has to be Robert Hunt. Because Robert Hunt was there that year, and he has dread.
Probably I don't know, man. He tapping a white dude next to him, the guard, like double teaming. Man, when I'm tell you next play, they drove me about 30 yards down the field. They want double team me. And it was like, bro, you might well fall down. I'm talking to them while they driving me. I said, you ain't dropping me. I'm talking about. When I tell you the motherfuckers damn near threw me down.
Oh, I said, oh, I ain't dropping you, but we driving.
Quick.
But that was at their crib.
Yeah, hey, that was live too. That
Yeah.
game, man.
I was just about to say that too, bro.
What was the final score of that game?
Shit, a lot to a little. Shit, it was like 55. It was 55 nothing.
It's fucking Georgia. I mean, you expect it.
Hey, but we beat K State though.
Kansas State.
We beat Kansas State. No cap.
Oh,
And I still got the video. I still got the video on my phone when I made the goal line stop. It was 4th and 1. And it was a tight end. I'd never forget. It was a tight end, a tackle, and a guard, and they all came to me. But when the ball snapped, I just shot the gap, and I made the play.
But I know Kansas State. They like running that spread option. No?
Man, hell no. This one they had a running back. He was number 88. They was just that motherfucker was just running. I ain't gonna care. They'll give him the ball. They'll give him the ball in reverse. Toss.
They're known for K-State's known for that run option shit that they love to play quarterback. But that's the type of work though. That was the type of work that I gotta get that goal line footage. I gotta get my hands on that goal line footage. Man.
I got it in my phone.
You should. Yeah, we should have said something. I would have said. I would have played it. But damn man. So all right. So you out there, right? You got that game. You got 3 sacks against your obviously your old team.
No, Arkansas like the Arkansas, the University of Arkansas with KJ.
Oh, I thought you was talking about State.
I thought you was talking about Arkansas State.
Nah, with KJ. KJ. Yeah, big dog.
Arkansas.
Yes. No cap.
I was explaining this. I was like, whoa. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, oh, he went back there to Arkansas State.
So what game, bro, like, was like your favorite game, like, where you went all out, bro, like the whole week?
Arkansas, bro. When I first got the Pine Bluff, they interviewed me, and it was like, I got the Pine Bluff, bro. They interviewed me. It was like, what game you focus on? You probably focus on Southern because you from Louisiana. I say no. I'm focused on Arkansas. Straight like that. I won't worry about nobody else but them. So when it was game week and it was that time, I was in killer mode. Like I'm locked in. I'm ready to eat. I'm talking about, bruh. I'm getting chills now, bro. I was just ready to go. Like straight like that. I was on go. I ain't want no gloves or nothing. Straight tape on my fingers. I was ready to go. Like no cap. And then they had me going against the dude that went to JUCO. Man, I got footage. I'm talking about I'm handling him. Y'all should have asked me for it. I'm talking about bad.
That boy talking, bro. That boy talking that shit right now, bro. That boy feel like he gotta hop on the field right now real quick, bro.
No cap.
No, bro.
The problem is, you get football. You love the sport so much. You love playing the game, physical. In your case, it's heartbreaking to see, like how it came out to be your journey. How it didn't end because you're pursuing. Again, as one door closes, another one opens, right? So maybe you weren't meant for playing the game. You were meant for inspiring other young men to play the game for generations to come, which is just as impactful as playing the game. You know, teaching these young kids, the sport, especially in the level that you're going to be starting to coach at.
Yeah.
And I'm in Texas, all you're going to do is go up from there.
Facts. I'm already know. I had got some offers, so they posted me on their Twitter. It went viral, and I had like coaches was following me from high school. My high school coach hit me up from home. I had UTSA hit me up. I had ULM. Like people was hitting me up to come, but I knew all along that I was gonna play long. But long as I got a chance to reach it to the league, and the reason why I go to the NFL is because like they brought up my heart problems. They were just because when I was at these bowl games, like the Legacy Bowl in New Orleans, all that, man, I still got messages. I had the Jets, the Titans, the Ravens, the Dolphins. I'm talking about I'm in Zoom calls with them every other day.
Hey, bro, you would have been a Dolphin, bro. Boy.
Yeah, I had all that.
You see the helmet, the flag behind me, right? Like, yo, you know what time it is. He a little flock, he a little Raven. He mad right now at Lamar. It's all right. He's still crying about it. He's still mad about week 3, but it's good. We all good, or week 2, whatever it was.
Always bringing back that week 3. Don't nobody think about that.
Man, right after the draft was over, man, I ain't gonna cap to you. CFL called me. Like soon when it was over, like Canadian League called me, like we want you now. And then guess what happened after that? I tore my ACL when I went up there. Like, I wouldn't get no type of break.
But
That's just like that's what I was meant to be, right? Like you were meant to cool.
that's
That's
what I'm
probably
saying.
just what it was.
So, question. So during the draft, so to, first of all, let's start off with this. How was the draft process? Your experience, because obviously the draft is coming up right next month, so the 24th or 28th, some shit. Um, Tell me your process. I know you talked about Zoom calling with a couple teams, including the Dolphins. Which what year was this? This was what 2021 or 2022.
22.
So that was Mike McDaniels and Chris Greer.
Yeah. Man,
So
that draft process was, I'm a godly man. Like, I don't care what nobody else say. I'm going to trust in my, you feel me, my Lord and Savior no matter what. So, talking to the Titans and all them, I'm talking about they talking to me and talking to my agent. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a workout. You feel me? I'm going to get a workout. But, and then, you always dream of like getting sponsored by people as you go for draft day. So I had got sponsored by Margot's Pizza, the Sour Patch Candy, some T-shirts. I'm talking about sending me hella shit for draft day. So I'm like, man, I'm blessed just to be like, you feel me, in this position.
right.
I'm grateful to even get this. So that they already had me turned up. So I want to say the first 2 days went by and my phone didn't ring. My agent, I'm talking about, and he a real dude, Paul Eloise. He real like, you know how some agents don't hit you up in that process, man. He hit me up. It's all right, man. Hold on, man. Next thing you know, I want to say the draft was over. I ain't cried, but I was mad, bro. I was angry because it was like some people who I went to bowl games with. You feel me? Who wouldn't really like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You
But
know
at the
what
same,
story reminds me of? Believe it or not, your story reminds me. Well, that part of the story, not the other stuff, but this specific part where he watched people get drafted ahead of him that he knew he was better than. You feel me? Cameron,
man,
Cameron Wait
yeah,
went undrafted out of Penn State. Got passed up by, got cut, I think, by the Giants. Went to CFL, balled out at the CFL. In this case, he got hurt, and then he got another opportunity with the Dolphins and became probably one of the best DNs Miami's ever had, next to JT. So similar story. It's just your story got a little a little got cut with that torn ACL. But my thing is, so you didn't even get a UDFA offer after the draft because normally a team will
man,
come
I
back.
ain't getting up. That's what I'm saying. Like, my agent hit me up, and he was like, I ain't gonna tell you what team and all that. But you feel me? But my agent hit me up. He was like, "Hey, this person hit me up. This person wants you." But he was like, "Why you ain't tell him about your heart issues?" You feel me? I ain't tell no NFL team about my heart issues. But
That's what it
me,
was.
me not thinking, cause I'm not no social media, no internet person. You hear me? So I ain't think that they was gonna Google me, and I ain't really think I was that damn, big of a name. But shit, I guess I was.
Well,
They
they get
Google,
you released your medical
man, they Googled my name, and all that came up, heart condition and all that popped up. And then they just, you feel me, they didn't want to give me a chance. So then I ended up, I don't know, I was sad, but then
I think with that whole thing would be like if I'm an NFL team, yeah, I'm gonna question your heart condition, right? Because their job is to make sure that they're gonna bring talent in that's gonna be reliable. You feel me? To stay on the field, and unfortunately, the NFL uh, reliability is availability. You feel me? So,
yeah,
but if you already got cleared by your medical staff, by your
man, it wasn't even that. You gotta think about it. I just played the whole season at Pine Bluff. I'm talking about 72 to 80 snaps a game,
so you
and
were
doing extra work after practice. I'm talking about by myself, sprinters, pulling sleds after practice. So I was pushing myself past the limit I ever pushed in my life. So,
right.
cause like I ain't no defeat to me. I ain't when I fall down, I get up. I don't make no excuses or nothing. So that's why I ain't really. You feel me? That's why I ain't really trip when I ain't get drafted because I know what I'm capable of. I know once I get a chance, I'm going to dominate. You feel what I'm saying? So, and then I also ran a 4.49 at Pro Day. So I wouldn't even, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, you scored that.
Yeah,
449?
yeah. So I wasn't tripping.
What's the weight?
I
What's the
did.
weight?
I did. I was 253, I think.
Damn, bro. Yo, I would have moved Jackson outside. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I was
349.
260. I was 260, but I couldn't move with that. So I had lost some weight.
That's right there. That's the outside, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's the edge rusher in the 3-4 defense, bro.
Man, look.
You're the perfect size for an edge rusher in
And,
3-4.
and then the second run, I tried to run faster than that. Guess what happened? I pulled my hamstring. I'll never forget the Steelers coach. What's his name? He ran the 40. He ran the 40 on Pro Day on ESPN. He the Steelers older guy. I can't remember his name. But when I fell down, this one I knew I was straight. The Steelers coach came over there. He's like, "Hey, you good, big guy?" I said, "Yeah, I'm straight." He said, "Look, we really don't need to see you do nothing else. We want to talk to you after Pro Day over." So shit, I put my clothes back on. Shit, I ain't about to do that now. I ain't about to try to kill myself. Shit, after he told me that.
Already seen it. Yeah, you know, like, yo, bro, like, who run that fast at him, bro? 4-4 at him, bro. With that weight on him, bro. I really give a fuck about that. Let's see the tape. Let's see the tape, bro. At Arkansas and at, the other school you went to. So, like, they ain't really care about none of that. They really just wanted to see that 40.
That 40, bro. That's an impressive 40, bro. 4-4 is. Yo,
Man, I got the video. I got the video too, bro. When we get off of here, I'm gonna send it to your Instagram page. I'm gonna show
Yeah,
you.
I'm gonna post it. I will post it again. I post that shit on Twitter. The Dolphins need linebackers anyway. Even now, they still need fucking linebackers. But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm still baffled. 4.4, bro. 4.49.
yeah,
That's
449.
that's if one of this motherfucker. I mean, but you fast for your size too, bro. You pretty fast for your size.
I gotta drop the weight, bro.
Hey, you still playing ball, bro?
Yeah, bro. But like
What?
now, I gotta get back in shape. But like that's something I'm trying to get back into, bro. You feel me?
Man,
I'm gonna be
where you located at?
Miami for a lot of the. So yeah, but it's something I'm gonna be up and form. I already talked to my trainer out there. You feel me? Shout out that boy Jay. I don't know if you watch it, bro. I am coming, bro. He always on my ass, bro.
Man, you gotta go. You gotta go get it though. Like no
Nah,
cap. Like you gotta. When people sleep, you gotta be up, bro. I never forget when I first came to A State. It was me and my dog Vidal. I'm talking about first day of my last season. I was here. Man, I'm talking about we got practice at 7 in the morning. Me and Vidal on the field at 4 to 6:30, 4 to 6:30.
bro.
You hear me? We did this. We did this every day. We did this every day, and then after practice, we're doing the same thing. We not playing. I'm saying you got to go get it, bro. A lot of people say they want it, but what is you doing?
Right, bro.
You got to do it when nobody looking. It's gonna feel good when people be like, "You ain't working for it, but you know what you're doing." You just smile.
Right,
You
right.
feel what I'm saying? Man, bro. I get chills when I talk about it. Them eighth graders, somebody go coach, they about to be some dogs. You hear me?
Right, bro.
I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I was saying, bro. Imagine you coming in with that type of energy to motivate these kids that way. They probably gonna think, yo, this is fucking crazy. But they will see that in the long run, once they go through all that process with you, that the result will be worth the sacrifice they made.
Bro.
You get me? If you make them better and they get that, let's say even if it's an average player, right?
Yeah.
Maybe somebody that wouldn't get an offer anywhere. But he comes in and he coaches them up, gets them better than where they are now, and they get a D3 offer. That's all you can ask for. That's all you can ask for from your coaches.
I want I
Better
want
than
these
that.
I want these kids mental though. That's what I want first. You feel me? Because when I was in high school and all that, and middle school, I was dealing with what was going on at home. Like, you feel me? I ain't really. My daddy wasn't really there like he was supposed to. You see what I'm saying? So I know what that feel like. So I want these kids mental. You feel what I'm saying? Once I get their mental right and get their grades right, man, the court. I mean, the field gonna be easy. You feel what I'm saying? But once I get once I get their mental right, it's over with. I'm telling man, I'm about to create some dogs. Man, watch.
So,
That's a
In
man.
every aspect.
That's a man thing for real, bro.
so
Okay.
what's your go-to move? Everybody got their go-to move, right?
Man, it
What's your
depends. It depends what it give me. But I'm physical, so I want stutter bull. I want speed to power. I want speed to power. I want long arm. I'm gonna put my hand in his chest, bend him back like a C, and then when he give me his hand, his off hand, I'm gonna take it and stab it. And I'm gonna swim over, and I'm gonna get the quarterback.
That's
That's it, bro. That's it, dog.
Bro, that's funny. You
That's
said
it,
that much.
dog.
Yo, I'm gonna bend you backwards, and when you go over here trying to grab my ass, because that's how you get the open calls too. You know what I'm saying? You get nice little 5 yard penalty, replay third down to
Man,
get it again. You
most
know
of
what
the
I'm
time
saying?
you don't even have to. Most of the time you don't even have to touch the O lineman. If you flint your hand, they gonna give you that off hand. Like the when they kick stepping and you flip, cause some of them patient hands. So if you don't give me no hands, I'm not gonna shoot. So we just gonna be dancing. But if I'm coming off that edge and I'm attacking that shoulder, they don't like when you attack that shoulder full speed. So I'm attacking that shoulder and I flick that hand, he gonna try to grab you. So when he shoot the hand, you take this hand and you push it away and you gonna be all balanced and you gone. It's over with. It's over.
After that, that 4-4 going show.
Ooh, but I don't be using my speed.
Quarterback on his line,
I,
boy.
I use my speed, but I really be trying to run through their heart. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna
That's,
cap.
that's what's up. You gotta do it like that, bro. You gotta do it like that. Just dig, bro. You know, you gonna get yours, bro. You gonna get your opportunity just as much as them, man. So all right. So you go to UC, you go CFL. I had a brain fart. You go to CFL. You tear your ACL.
Yeah,
That shit sucks, and that's a process to get back from. Tell me about
yeah.
a lot of people don't realize the amount of rehab and um the amount of rehab it takes to recover from an injury like that. You know, the same as the Achilles tear. That's another
Yeah.
thing. You know, that's normally common in linemen is that Achilles tear. So tell me about the process through the rehab for that torn ACL, and how was it for you to recover from that injury?
I'm gonna go back to what I said a couple of seconds ago. Mental. If you ain't got no mental with stuff like that happen, man, you ain't gonna make it. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm just gonna give it to you straightforward. But
That's
like I'm so some people. I'm gonna just say this. Some people that never really went through nothing in their life, and then when they finally go through that dark place, some of them give up. But man, I've been going through stuff since I was small. So me going through all this and then going through this thing right here, I'm like, God, this ain't nothing but a little bump in the road right here. This peanuts to me, this small, like. So me facing that, I'm like, man, I'm about to attack this therapy and I'm about to get back on the field. So when I went in, man, that shit hurt it so bad, I'm not gonna cap to you. But my recovery was faster than anybody. My recovery was like 5 to 6 months.
okay.
Quick. I'm talking about first month. I tried to walk fast. It didn't work, but I tried. I, I I
It'll
try
work,
to yeah. I try
right?
to speed walk like because when you walk, bro, and you to your ACL, it feel like your kneecap is shifting to the back of your leg. Man, when I tell you, you better sit your ass down. So that's what I was doing, bro. But I just had the mentality. I had the mental, and I trusted in God. I knew nothing could stop me. I like people in this world gotta think it's you versus you. If you stop yourself, that's the only person that stop you from going to get what you want. So when I had that mentality, man, who gonna stop me from getting up this morning but God? You feel me? Me. If God wake me up this morning, I'm gonna stop myself from going to get paid. So you see what I'm saying? So it was just me versus me. So I had that mentality every time in anything, in any adversity I went through in life. It's me versus me. And hey, I just kept on going, bro.
So, so take us to what happens after that, right? So you take it, so you recover. Um, where did you go next, and how'd that go? So where was your next stop after that?
Man, my next stop after that, I ended up coming back to Arkansas. And my close friend, I called my brother, man, Kurt, he looked out for me. I ain't had no home to go to. You feel me? I slept on his couch. You see what I'm saying? Then I started, you feel me? I started working at Sam's Club, miserable, my head messed up. And then I met another person named Brian Rogers, you feel me? He helped me out a lot and still helped me focus. And I was just training hard, like 3 times a day, working extra hard, trying to, keeping my faith in God, and then nothing was happening still. And I'm talking about I'm humble as hell. And you feel me? I'm trying to show nothing can't break me and nothing is coming. You feel me? No workouts, no phone calls. I'm like, I'm not about to be working at no goddamn Sam's for my life. So shit, I want to say I got a phone call. My agent called me. It's like the Elks in the CFL. He's like, hey, they want you to work out. So you know me, shit. I flew to Florida, quick. Flew to Florida. Went work out for him. Hey, this a true story, bro. I swear, if you know somebody that was at that workout, bro, I ran a 40, no stretching, no nothing. Ran a 40. I ran a 4.52, no stretching or nothing. The man told me, hey, you can sit down for the rest of the thing. Next thing you know, we had to do one-on-ones at the workout. I'm talking about, I'm chilling. I'm like, I know they about to call. After the practice thing, he pulled me to the side. He was like, hey, man, we going to sign you. Your agent might get this contract by the end of the week. I'm like, cool. I got my passport. That road. No phone. No phone call. None. He hit my agent back. He was like, hey, I don't think we got a spot for KD, but please tell him don't go nowhere. No phone call. Now I'm chilling again. Next thing you know, the arena team called me. And me, I'm like, man, I don't go to no damn arena. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I gotta go to the arena, bro, I'm just gonna stop playing. So I end up going to arena because some teams was hitting me up like, we just want to see you play again. Man, I end up getting hurt, getting another concussion. And the doctor told me I can't play football no more. And that shit crushed me. It still crushes me to this day, but at the end of the day, man, I got these kids to look at, and that's bigger than me. So I'm really excited. I'm really turned up.
Really, now I mean, like, at least you still in the field, dog. Like, you doing something you love now, bro.
Yeah. And I'm the PE coach. So you know I'm lit.
Hey, one thing about PE coaches, man, they don't give a fuck, bro.
and I'm young too. So you know
Yeah,
we about to play dodgeball, kickball.
yeah,
We
already
about to turn
know
up.
it. Already know it, bro.
No
Nah,
cap.
that, you gonna love that experience right now, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. We about to be turned, bro.
That's good, though, bro. Like, that's good. At least he happy now, bro. Like, he happy
Well,
doing
yeah,
something.
yeah, peace, bro. At the end of the day, bro, you were not the one that gave up on
Right.
yourself. You feel me? You
Facts,
had a
facts.
situation where the predicament that you're in your case, you know, one, you had a series of events, right? You first got that heart condition post COVID. Then you have obviously you tore your ACL, and in between all that, concussions,
Yeah,
uh, which in the league it's a big topic.
facts.
You have these concussions. You're talking about 6 concussions. That's a lot to come back from. I mean, shit. They're talking about Tua fucking retiring after 3 consecutive.
I remember when I used to play back, because I'm in class of 2017. Back in like 2016, 2015, I ain't in B, was 2015,
Man, no, it was bro. It was 5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, that's what it was. You couldn't play
Yeah,
football.
I just had my fit one. And like when we did the brain, man, that damn CAT scan, the MRI ain't no damn joke. That motherfucker see everything. So when
Right.
we did the CAT scan, bro, it was just he could see that I had a brain injury. You feel me? For the concussion. You feel me? So then he was like, "Hey, if I was you, I wouldn't play no more." Like he told me straight like that. When he said that,
You got to think
that
about
was
it, bro.
man,
Yeah.
that's all I needed to hear. I'm like, damn, I want a family one day. You see what I'm saying?
Right, right.
You got to, dog, and that's where you gotta. Unfortunately, in your case, you had to make a choice. Keep playing, or live out the rest of your life and have a great, have a great life after that. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you don't want to go and risk it. Although you don't really hear linemen getting that many concussions, like in your case, but at the same time, you said it yourself. You played offense all the way to almost your senior year of high school, and then your senior year is when you made that switch.
But
yeah.
one thing about linemen, bro, you gotta understand, dog, like every
And you
play,
gotta think about it. Every play you on that D line, bro,
every
is boom, boom, boom.
every
Bro,
play, every
your head is going. I don't care what nobody say. Your head is going to hit somebody, bro. I can show you my helmet. I can show you one of my helmets, bro. I got scratches. I'm talking about all over it. Like, yo, man. And then I loved it too. That's what made it worse. I used to talk shit like, man, you weak. Like I'm like, after I hit him in the head, I'm like, you weak, you soft. Like it was bad, bro. I used to like it till my
Now,
ass got knocked out.
maybe I shouldn't have hit that dude in the head a couple times.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
used to like it till my ass got knocked out. Yeah.
what was your experience getting those concussions? Like, I mean, again, the closest thing I got to a concussion was fucking whiplash. You feel me? So,
Man.
tell me, like, what do you go through, or like, can you describe the feeling of being concussed?
Man, I could say the first one I had, bro, shit was it was like it was weird, it was burning. It was like my goddamn eyes was just killing me. It was red. I was sleepy as hell. My right shoulder was hurting bad as shit. And then, bro, it be hard to remember. Oh, I couldn't. I love being on my phone watching like football videos, bro. I couldn't even be on my phone. I was eating in the dark. That's how bad it was.
That's that light sensitivity.
For me to take a shower, I had to put shades on in the shower. That's how bad it was, bro. Like it was terrible, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I couldn't do nothing. I was just sitting in the room. And I try to fight that, but I'm gonna tell you too, if you got a real concussion, bro, you ain't fighting no concussion. I'm telling you, whatever they gave to us, I don't know, but I know, bro, I couldn't. I try to do everything in my power to fight mine.
Well,
Yeah,
no, Tua is, bro. I can only imagine. I mean, again, the only person that can really talk about it would be, I guess, Tua. But I can only imagine, but just based off of what you're describing, and probably in your case, I'm not gonna say it wasn't severe or not as severe, because at the end of the day, it's still a concussion, no matter what it looks like or what it sounds like. A concussion is a concussion, right? But I can only imagine if you experienced that. I can only imagine what he went through. Going through three consecutives in the same season. It's not
yeah,
like like with you. I'm not sure. Again, we don't know when you got those first other four or five,
yeah.
but of that one, you've experienced this. I can only imagine the feeling Tua had, especially after that one against Cincy. Cincy was horrible. When you look at it, at least on film, when you watched it live, like shit. What did I tell you? I was like, oh, he dead. I was like, the way he was. No, and I'm serious, bro. I was like, I genuinely feared for the man's life, bro. Because, bro, that's scary, bro. On national television, the dude throwing up gang signs, and they're like, yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? The dude was like, just like it's a scary thought, bro. It's like, yo, how do you let you like, bro? I want to have kids. You feel me? Do I want my kids playing football? After seeing,
Man, I prayed for him when that happened. Like I
That's
prayed that he stopped playing, bro. When I seen that, like I damn near cried when I seen him like just
it's
stiff up
crazy.
unconscious, bro. I prayed for him like that. And then I seen him start playing again. I couldn't get mad at him because I seen myself in him. I'm like, shit, I can't call him dumb or you feel me? Because that's how I was. I had a heart problem. My head went right back out there.
Well, then
So shit,
Demar's coming back, and look at what he went through. So you
yeah,
know, and it's sad too because like the fan base, me being a Dolphins fan, I do interact. There's a huge now that YouTube is a thing, Twitter's a thing. Um, there's more and more fan bases because a lot of people don't like the mainstream media, right? A lot of
yeah,
people don't like it, ESPN. Um, they don't like that they cover certain teams. They don't cover all teams in extensive depth. So more and more fans are coming out with their own product, right?
man,
Like this show here, Miami Fan Talk Network. It's a network kind of similar to like what like I'm envisioning it, something similar to what ESPN is doing, but fan based, right?
right,
The network of the fans, right? The network fans started. People right now are on the comment section interacting with this interview. Like CT, hell yeah, man, put in that work. You know what I'm saying? You got Canes, Dolphins, saying what's good, Amicus. So you're interacting. Same thing with Pooh last week. I brought up people, they asked them questions. I'm gonna do the same thing probably with you tonight before we end the show. I'll probably bring some people up if they want to come up. They don't have to, but it lets you interact and it makes you feel more involved.
yeah,
So, but when you get that right, when you allow that, one of the backlashes is the scrutiny of specific players, right? So, you know, Tua got criticized pretty heavily in this community when he went through those concussions.
yeah,
In front of him when he decided to take jiu-jitsu to learn how to fall. And you only can control so much like that hit against Green Bay. It wasn't him that decided to fall on his back. It was that the end had him twisted up and he was turning. And there's only one thing you do: stay like that and bang up your ankle, or turn with him and land on your back.
yeah,
You feel me? So there's only so much. The only fall that I could say, damn, he could have braced for it would have been Cincinnati. He couldn't stop the one against Buffalo either, because they don't like to say it was a concussion, but I think that was a concussion for Buffalo when we played Buffalo here. Because the way that boy got up after that hit with Milano, that boy was concussed.
man.
You can blame it on the back injury all you want, but that shit was concussion.
all right. Question for you. Would you let your son play football?
Knowing what you went
Say that again.
Would you let your son play football?
Hell yeah. I
You
ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. My, I'm gonna bring it up to her. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then you gotta think about it, man. When you have a son, and then I'm on the internet for life. I'm on Netflix for life. So when
right.
you have a son like that, they got any other star NFL player in the league right now. When they see their daddy playing football, know who they was, 9 times out, and then you in your kid's life, like for real, 9 times out of 10, they gonna want to be like you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show him the ropes, you feel me, and tell him what come with this. But if he be like he don't want it, I'm gonna keep trying to talk to him. But if I
through.
see he, huh?
Pointer. Do what Mike Pouncey did with his son.
What?
Mike Pouncey's a center. He's teaching his kid how to play quarterback. Only quarterback. The kid is like 10 years old right now, playing in travel optimist quarterback.
Oh, I played quarterback. I don't know, but if my son be like 5'11" or something. Be big. If I know he gonna be big as shit, we about to get on that line, baby. We about to get on that line. I'm
Quarterback for sure.
Yo, let's be real, bro. Like, when you gonna play optimist, bro? Like, you gonna go and gonna be like, oh yeah, my son, I want my son to play quarterback. Bro, the coach gonna put your son where your son is born.
no cap, man. Look, don't matter.
Shit out that ball, running motherfuckers over state farm motherfuckers like Derrick Henry. He's a running back. He's not no quarterback. He's gonna keep it real. He gonna rotate him because that's all they do. Optimist, bro. Like, they gonna rotate you, bro. Because optimist is where you find your position. So you could be on the coach ass all you want, like, yo, I want my son to play quarterback. Your son not catching the ball like Odell and shit, bro. You want to be a quarterback, bro. Everybody on the field. Come on, Pops. Like, you're not about to be throwing the ball, bro. You're going to be catching.
Yeah. I'm just saying, bro, try to train your kid as best you can. Because if you get limited, that's a position, bro, that they protect.
Yeah.
They protect what they like. You feel me? What's the probability your kid gonna have a long career playing quarterback?
Yeah. Shiloh Sanders wanted to play quarterback. What was his name playing now? Corner. Like, you feel me? His dad was like, that's not for you, bro. So he a corner. He balling that corner. So, bro, like, if it's in your son to play quarterback, you gonna play quarterback. Other than that, you gonna be a third. This is good.
Shit. Yeah, man. So now what? So when your season starts in September, no?
No, my season start in August, but I go play in May. I mean, I got to go down there next month to look at the school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And this is in Texas, no?
Texarkana, but it's on the Arkansas side.
Oh, all right.
But I'm like 10 minutes away from Texas, and I'm 2 hours away from Dallas.
Not bad. I mean, it's cheap there too. Cost of living is not bad.
Shit, crazy hell.
What you mean?
Man, I was looking at an apartment. It's like 1,400 a week. I mean a month.
How many bedrooms? One?
The 1 bedroom was $1,250. The 2 bedrooms like 14, almost 15. Damn near 15, really.
He don't want to know what we paying, bro.
So, a 2-bedroom is $1,450.
No, I say it's 14. I say you could say 1,500, really.
1,500 for a 2-bedroom?
Yeah.
I wish we
had
that.
I'm telling you.
How much it is out there for a 2-bedroom?
Bro, for stainless steel appliances, bro, you talking about for a 2-bedroom? Talking about like 2,600, bro. Bro, that's
hell nah.
Bro, I work at an apartment complex, bro. Like the studios, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, I pay 3 stacks for a 3-2.
Oh yeah, you by yourself with that one, brother.
I don't know. Miami ain't cheap, bro. Miami expensive, boy.
Man, I know. I came to a hotel up there. I think I paid damn near $300 for one night. Well, it was like $325.
They waxed everybody out here, bro. They waxed everybody right now.
I was in Orlando though, so I already knew what time it was.
Orlando. You see, I would have minded living in Orlando, bro. It's not as expensive here. It's getting there. It's starting to increase like crazy. They booming out there.
Yeah.
I got to connect at Marriott. You feel me? For a lot of that. Let me
yeah, funny as hell.
Right, like you ain't gonna be paying that shit down there, bro. Like you got to connect over that Marriott, dog. You get a room up there, right?
Fucking dude. Fucking trip. Shit.
Yeah, bro.
Have you been following the NFL offseason at all or no?
I ain't gonna catch you, brother. I've been reading my Bible more than usual. Like this is my first time really away from football. You feel me? Usually I'd be right now on somebody's team, but man, it's my first time, so I just choose this free time to talk to God more. I ain't gonna lie to get closer.
So, question: Did you
Yo,
grow up? Did you grow up a Saints fan?
you know I did.
I have to ask,
Yo,
bro. We never know, bro. You can be a Houston fan.
I ain't gonna cap to you. I ain't never grew up a Pelicans fan or the Hornets. Those trash. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
So, who you like basketball wise?
I grew up a Cleveland fan. I'm talking about when they had Val Gibson, Chris Brown brother. Uh, man, before LeBron even went there. I was a
So,
Cleveland.
so
I don't know
three,
what it was. I was a
three.
Cleveland Cavalier fan, and then when LeBron came, it just made me like it way more. Like no cap. So I was no
You were
lie.
one of
I ain't gonna lie to you.
the bandwagon that signed the application.
No, I was still with Cleveland when he left. When they got Kyrie Irving, I was still rocking with Cleveland.
Well, that's a dark time for them with Kyrie.
But Kyrie Irving was a dog, though.
He
Kyrie
was a
Irving
ball
was
player, bro.
woo.
Now he's the problem with him, bro. He's a diva. But you see, these are what those type of applications. This is what they look like. For those of you guys who don't know, this is a bandwagon transfer form for the NFL Miami Dolphins. I already provided this turbo.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Like, who in their right mind, bro, gonna want to sign this with the Dolphins? I understand KC or something.
Bro, what you mean,
Like,
bro? My Dolphins look good.
Philly or some shit.
They look better.
They gonna go find the Dolphin one. I don't Dolphin.
They like Kyrie. They like the cheetah and the penguin.
Who your favorite team is, bro?
Man, they go right here, man.
I'm telling you, bro.
Baltimore Ravens, man. Number one, dog. It is what it is.
Hey, y'all ain't shit without Lamar Jackson. I'm just keeping the band with
you. We ain't. I'm gonna accept that, bro.
Lamar Jackson and your tight end Andrews. Without them two, y'all ain't shit.
We ain't, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. It's gonna be a hard couple of years for me, dog. If Lamar don't sign.
Man, why y'all not? Man, y'all need to just pay. So
I know you're not gonna sign. You don't gotta remind me of that, bro.
So, who quarterback y'all gonna have? The other dude, number 2?
We got.
Yep, we know where y'all going next.
He is the only quarterback that will go down in history to win a Pro Bowl and only play like 2 games? The dude played 3 games all season and went to the Pro Bowl.
Bro, a dog.
No, he wasn't a dog. I don't even know how he got in. He played like ass those games.
Well, who you talking about?
Huntley.
Tyron Huntley, the backup quarterback.
Oh, I think you talking about Lamar Jackson, bro. My bad.
If Lamar went, I would agree. But
y'all gotta think about it, bro. When these when these players get selected that didn't get selected, you gotta think about it. They got some that got injured during the season who can't participate. They got some that's in the Super Bowl. Well, most of them be in the Super Bowl. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta understand. Like Patrick Mahomes was in the Super Bowl. The D tackle, like 3D linemen from the Chiefs was in the Super Bowl. You gotta think about it. The Eagles, you got Jalen Hurts got selected. You got Devontae Smith got selected. You had like 8, 9 people in the Super Bowl that was in the Pro Bowl, so they needed somebody. I ain't saying Huntley ain't good. He's straight, but he ain't no Lamar Jackson. I ain't about to. Hey, you ain't about to make me say nothing bad. I ain't about to mess with you.
Hey, bro, what these seasons, bro, is all love, bro. Don't take the season, bro. But nah,
I don't think he'll take the season, but I think that he might be wrong. I think Orlando will be a lot better.
I think now that he's getting a lot more looks, but like he's gonna be.
I mean, it all depends on what they decide to do too, how the Ravens and Lamar really. It depends on how he approaches this off season. He's not really getting the love from any team. Because there's nobody really jumping out at him trying to pick him up. Although if he does sit this season, which I think he will, because if he didn't want to risk the remainder of the season, last season, what makes you think he's going to risk this season getting injured? You know what I'm saying? Or further injuring himself. Um, so I don't see him playing this year at all.
But I'm
And
just saying, people gotta understand. Yeah, they keep talking about his injury, bro. What person not gonna get hurt in the NFL? Okay, Patrick Mahomes signed a 10-year whatever deal. He just hurt his high ankle sprain. Joe Burrow tore his ACL. He shook back. Like, come on, it's football. You gonna get hurt. If you ain't getting hurt, you just man, you got God on your side for real. Like for real. If you going out there busting your ass every day, giving each player 1,000%, oh, you gonna get hurt. You just gonna keep it a band with
Especially
you.
if you're a running quarterback, too. Especially if you feel me, you going to be running out the pocket.
Facts, and he run all the time. He's like a running back.
You gonna get hurt.
so
So,
I opened up the panel to allow people to come up. We got our first guest. He's a good friend of ours on the show, CT. He's gonna be running the Dolphin show for us very soon.
mhm.
So I want to bring him up. He's also in the medical field, so I'm expecting questions with very big words that I do not understand. So please dumb it down for me, CT, because I already know you. So, without further ado, Mr. CT, what's going on, CT?
What's going on? What's up, brothers? I just wanted to hop on and just chat a little bit, and I agree 1,000%. It, in any violent, high contact sport, if you're playing long enough, you're gonna get hurt. If you're playing with enough aggression and to the best of your ability, you're going to get hurt. And earlier, like you were saying, with the head thing, it's unavoidable. I mean, yeah, you can do heads up football and all that, but in all reality, everyone's forward motion when you're creating leverage is to put your shoulder down. Well, what follows your shoulder? Your head. So it's inevitable that you're going to smack heads. It's just part of the game. So, it's just very frustrating when they try to tell, young, good defensive players, oh, well, you can't lower your shoulder as far because if you lower your shoulder too far, you're going to hit them with your helmet and then you're going to, you know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like by doing that, you're curbing their aggression. And it's like, so when they're a half step slower because, oh, well, I got to stop, break down, then lean into them. But even if they're leaning into them, the helmet's still going to go first. The face mask is still going to be first every fucking time. It's just the way biomechanics are. And sometimes for the NFL and the way that, all these people talk about it, it's like you're supposed to be the fucking professionals and you guys are looking stupid right
Yeah.
So that's
now. So
that's why I said, bro. CT boy, CT, when you let him go, he'll go off. Especially when it comes to these medical stats for the NFL.
oh, don't gaslight me tonight, Big Philly. Don't make me do that.
No, please do not. Hey, I ain't trying to be on until 11 o'clock.
No
But,
cap.
yeah. But I'm pretty sure you heard a lot of the story, CT back and forth. I know you go back off and on. But just to give you a little backstory, Katie, did you ever watch the show Last Chance U on Netflix, CT?
Yeah. I watched Last Chance U.
Yeah, so he was on Last Chance U quite a while ago, but he was on there. Went playing Arkansas State. I went to UBS. They played a couple D1 schools. Balled out. Should have been fucking drafted, but it's all right. The Dolphins. I'm not gonna forget the Dolphins for that. I could have had a Dolphins player on here right now, but nonetheless, his journey has brought him to coaching, which is what he's doing now, and coaching high school ball to start his coaching profession. Because
There you
obviously
go. Hell yeah.
his injuries were a little extensive, and he decided, it ain't worth further damaging or further affecting his quality of life later on down the line, which is
Absolutely.
probably one of the best
Absolutely.
decisions you're ever gonna make. So this game is great, bro. Like I said, man, you just have a blessed opportunity to mentor and develop these kids going forward, man, which is a blessing in itself, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially you as a man of faith. One thing you want to do is plant those seeds, water the plant, and let it grow. So it's the same as knowledge, right? You want to plant the seed of knowledge in these kids and make sure they develop and grow how they're supposed to be young professional young men. So it's cool, man. It's cool that you're able to do that. I wish I could do it. I just work hours suck. So I just can't do it. I would love to coach. He knows it. He always tells me that I just can't coach pro. Because if I coach pro, I can't pro.
Man, you can coach, bro. It's about who you know, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. In
Oh, of course.
this world we live in today, it's about who you know. Like, think about it. I know some people that bust their ass like harder than me. I hate to say it, but I give it when it's time. I know some people bust their ass way harder than me, and bro, they ain't go nowhere. Like I was saying earlier, they got somebody that went further than me who I was way better than like bowl games he didn't even play. I was better than, but you feel me? He further than me. It's about who you know, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But
Yep.
it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yep,
Thanks. That's
exactly.
it.
And it goes across all walks of life, man. And that's the frustrating part. Is like, and
Oh,
that's why it discourages people, and we have to encourage these young men to, again, you got to get past that, and you got to realize that you got to make your own way, and the best way to do that is do the right thing. And unfortunately, you have to be part of social media and all this stuff, because if you don't get exposure and you don't network and meet anybody, then it really don't matter how hard you work anyway.
I'm gonna tell you what, that social media, that's a whole other juggernaut, bro.
Good.
Whole
Cause think, cause think about this. I'm gonna just say this. Think about this. You got some people making 200,000, 300,000, 80,000 a year. Motherfuckers ain't never touched a book in their life except for high school. And you got motherfuckers that's like him in the field that been in these fields for years and shit like that, and don't even get that much. And this motherfucker even go to school because he knows somebody. I'm just saying that's how it is, bro.
It's true. It happens, bro, and that's how people get saved in some certain circumstances. Finance industry, I'm in, same thing. And people get discouraged, and I just let my work talk for itself.
Cause 2,600 a month, that shit crazy. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if hey, I'm cheap. I ain't gonna care. I'm cheap like motherfucker. I can have $1,000,000. I'm not paying 2,600 a month. It's over with. I'm sorry.
I'm the
And
same way, brother.
bro, I'm gonna say this. All right, I'm gonna say this. Coming from somebody where you know where I grew up. I grew up in Carroll City, all right, which is pretty rough over here in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Um, where I'm at now, right?
Man.
You got that million in your account. You go spend more than $3,000 a month.
No, you right, but shit, I got more than that right now. But shit, I
got
ain't doing it.
See, but here's my thing, and you know me, Big Philly. So KD, I grew up in Miami too, so I'm used to the concrete jungle. Um, man, I have a 5-bedroom house, and my shit ain't even half as freaking expensive as probably what Big Philly's renting his house for. And the thing, bro, I'm cheap as fuck. And you know what? Guess what? I even moved, out of Miami to be, farther away. We lived out in Weston, and then in Boca after a while with my first girlfriend. And bro, I'm not staying there to pay that much money. I'm too cheap for that shit. I will move. I don't need to be in Miami. You know what I'm saying? I could be on the
Yeah.
outskirts. I don't need to be in the mix.
Shit, you better drive up there. Shit, I know I ain't paying that much money.
bro. And
Yeah, no.
believe it or not, this is a good fucking deal for 3-2 here because you go out in downtown like Alapata, which Alapata is run down too, and you paying like 3-4 grand on a 1-bedroom apartment.
And how much you paying for that?
I paid 3,000 for 3-2.
You know what I call
Holy
people?
shit.
You
Oh
know,
my God.
you
Big
know,
Philly.
you know what
Oh
I
my
call
God.
people? You know what I call people like you? A crash dummy. Ain't no.
Tell him.
I'm gonna tell you something, right? I work. I'm not gonna say where I work because I'm on the line. But I work in the finance industry. I make money off commission. All right. I ain't gonna get the same quality commission that I'm getting here in small towns or even in small cities like Orlando.
Who else live with you?
Huh?
Who else live with you?
My wife, dude, his cousin.
That's
That's how I know, dude. That's my cousin-in-law.
oh, he live with you.
No. I'm married to his cousin.
Okay, so it's only two of y'all that live in that house though.
And my sister-in-law. Yeah, my sister-in-law. That's it.
Oh shit. Okay, that's why you got a 3-bedroom. I thought it was just y'all two, the 3-bedroom. You don't need all them damn rooms.
No. I got this room specifically for the podcasting and when my
I got you.
awesome niece and nephews come over, they can sleep.
Oh shit, no man. Yeah, you need that. No,
I need that. Yeah, I got 4 dogs too, so I need a little space.
Damn.
I got a lot going on.
Come on, crammed in there. But hey, I get it, man, because you gotta be crammed in there. Because if you're trying to get it bigger than that, you spending 4,000 or 5,000. Look, Big Philly, I done told you, I got 2.5 acres. I got a 5-bedroom house. I got a beautiful fucking house. Big Philly and a bunch of people when I'm on stream or backstage, I've shown them, bro. I pay $850 a month for my mortgage.
I wish.
Oh my
On a
god.
$280,000 house.
Damn, let me have your house.
But that's the thing, though. But the difference, though, is, and I get it, though. I live in Virginia now. I don't live in Florida anymore. So, you know, things. That's what I was trying to get at. Is shit up here is not expensive like that down there, bro. Like you could go out here and get a nice 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom apartment for like $1,200-$1,300, and I'm talking about nice area.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like we willing to relocate, right? But the problem is again, I relocate. I'm in a commission-based industry.
Yeah.
My commission ain't gonna be the same as what I'm making here. I make double my salary.
Oh,
damn.
Shit,
so like,
damn.
I'm stuck in Miami for right now. Bro. So, it is what it is, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I can find something cheaper, like I gotta get out of here in October anyway. So I'm gonna try to find something cheaper. I'm gonna have to go to White Appliances 1970s kitchen, bro. This shit, I'm telling you, it's getting crazy out here. Miami, bro, it's super fucking expensive.
I ain't got no charger. And my phone on 10%.
No, you good, man. Actually, no, I'm actually gonna end the show now. It's already 10:30. I gotta work in the morning too, so part of boy, I'm telling you, man. I gotta go to work in the morning. But hey, man, I want to thank you for the time, for taking the time to come out here, telling us your journey, where you're at. That was the whole point of this. I want to thank CT for coming up and
Big CT.
Shouting some insight. Mr. Big Turbo.
Hey, KD, real quick, bro, before we end, bro, you gotta shout your merch out, bro.
Yeah, they gotta drop it, bro. Drop that merch, man.
My merch dropped already. The link in my bio.
I'm gonna copy it and drop it on
Look, I don't need y'all saying y'all gonna cop my merch and don't do it. I don't like when people doing that.
I already got mine, bro.
You did get yours. I remember you hit me up.
Question. I'm a fat dude. You got
hey, I got a shirt that go all the way up to a 5X. So no excuse.
I'll cop something tonight. I'll cop something. But when I drop my merch,
I'm gonna get it.
It's coming. Well, you don't got. But I'll send it to you. I'll send you something.
No, I won't support you. I don't give it to me free. I'm going to get it.
Oh, you see, that's a real one. Tell that to the other motherfuckers who watching the show. Well, boy, I'm telling you, man, people are stingy out here, boy.
Hey, I'm gonna go get it, bro. Just when you drop it, send it to my DM personally. So
I'm literally I'm making them, bro. I'll send you a screenshot of what I'm doing, bro. But right now I'm at like 7 different designs right now for shirts, but I got more coming. Like I just did one, I did 2 for the Ravens. I showed Turbo here. I'm working little by little. I got my logo shirt already. I got a bucket hat for that shirt too. So it's coming, bro. Little by little, everything's coming. So I did something for Pooh. I'll drop that one to you.
Big C love.
Yeah. Big C that. I'm telling you again, bro. There's a lot of podcasts that go on this late, so they all jump from podcast to podcast and shit. But hey, nonetheless, dude, I want to thank you again. I'll probably clip a lot of this stuff and try to figure all that shit out and post it all on IG and shit, and we'll go from there, man. But again, bro, thank you for your time, bro. I know it's Friday night, bro. You've been doing a lot of other things on Friday night, but thank you for taking the time and kind of kicking it with us and talking a little shit and getting to know you a little bit better. And we'll probably bring you on the show again, man, after your season or midway through your coaching, man. I wanna follow back up with you and get where you're at with these kids, man. Even bring the kids on. I'm trying
I got you, bro.
Kids. I want
to
scout it. So, hey, man, thank you again, bro. Thank you for your time, man. You good to go, brother.
Yes, sir. Have a blessed day, dog.
Likewise, bro. You too, man. That was KD, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I want to thank all y'all for your time for tuning in tonight. Hey, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Again, guys, I'm giving away these jerseys right behind me. When I reach 200 subscribers, we're giving away this Nick Needham jersey. Make sure you like and you subscribe and enjoy some more content. We got some more interviews coming up. We got some more Warner players coming out. Terrence Palmer did confirm his from Orlando Guardians. He's got to get a date. So that's coming too. So make sure you hit that like and stuff. We got a bunch of more athletes coming on, man. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. And we'll see y'all next week, Friday. We'll see y'all next week.